Hello, everybody. Time to play some farming. I was gonna fast forward to spring, but then I noticed I had some stuff to sell. Looks like that's the highest price. I'm not sure exactly where that is. I thought it would be down here. Maybe I have my markers turned off. Let me see if I turn those on. There we go. It's down there. Okay. So first I have to sell some canola. Then I think next month is some silage. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do silage all the way or not. So I got rid of some stuff and I added some stuff. I'll wait to show it until somebody's around. I've been playing the last few days. Where is this bridge? One over? Nope, wrong button. Still wrong button. There we go. So, that away. Kinda curious. Looks like my coffee beans don't work in winter. Or materials missing. Maybe it ran out of something. Huh. Tomatoes and strawberries and melons. I wonder what I'm missing. I will have to figure that out after I sell this. I might just have to fill it up with water, or diesel is another thing that factory takes. But the actual greenhouses would be probably fertilizer or seed, I forget which. I didn't harvest my grass in November. I think I should have too much grass. I bought a field that was grass and I plowed it over after mowing it, so I got even more grass that way. That one right there, I plowed it over. It's a pretty decent sized field. I have no use for canola. I mean, you could make canola oil out of it, but I'm not doing that. I've added all the productions I'm going to allow myself to have on this map. It's already on this map. That's what I say. And then there'd be a really cool one, and then I'll have to add that too. I'm kind of saving up money for sugar beets. We'll see how long that takes. I probably can get it if I sell enough silage. We'll see if I want to do that. a little bit of canola in this trailer. I might not sell silage manually. I might take the price cut and just sell it automatically. We'll see. Like, I don't have the trailer and truck that I want to sell it old fashioned way. I could buy it, but I don't have the money for that either. I have to decide what way I want to go with it. I don't know why I took this instead of the main road. I should bring my milk over here and start producing chocolate or butter. I test out that thing I placed by the cows where it should send it over here automatically. So many things to test out. Say that shed would be for things that I need to pull through and park easier. This one would probably be for sugar beet stuff. That's empty. Not sure about this empty one. You can kind of see in the background there where I placed fish farming, fish pond. It's interesting. Foot's falling asleep. Let me move my foot. There we go. I'll take a peek over here. I decided not to plant like crop on the field. The grass didn't grow properly, and it was kind of weird, so I did that. You need mineral feed for it to a corn, so I put mineral feed in the shed here. This is where you sell it. Then over here, this empty space will be, where is it? Production. The Redneck restaurant will go here, and I have enough money for it, but I don't. Over here I have my juice parking lot, ice cream I moved over here. Here's coffee. This is donuts and this is pancakes, so kind of next to the coffee. And this one, I can't rotate the camera that way. Is my flavored milk. I moved that over here as well. Like a little snowman I added. I kind of like it. It's supposed to be a drive-through, so I did like concrete, where in theory people would park. And once I place this here, I'll finish it. I really like how it came out, like really. So over here I have the juice factory, and the pancake factory, and Donut factory. I was trying to think of what that was. I had some big greenhouses here and another one here that were bugged up. Ended up it was a mod, but I just got rid of the greenhouses because I wanted to do the coffee factory right here. I wanted to do that instead anyways. And then of course a little bit of vineyard. Wish the vineyard would only grow in the months that actually a vineyard do. And so I bought this field, plowed that, and this field here has soybean on it, which I had no use for. I have a whole bunch of soybean to get rid of. I only need to keep a little bit for my production, and I already have all that. So you have to figure out all this. Yeah, my soybeans maxed out here, so I don't care if I have even any more soybeans. I can sell them. So what are you missing? Liquid fertilizer. For that, I just buy it like this. I don't find it cheaty because you literally have to buy it. And $1,000 for $1,800 is pretty cool price. Hi Michael, how are you? It's basically the same cost, I'm pretty sure, if I were to just do it instead of paying somebody basically to go do it. There, coffee beans are good. Fish is out of space. Okay, I'll have to pick my fish up. Out of space for silage. I should see if I can get the trailer and move some of the silage over here to my TMR building. I should do that. Out of space for my flour. No, not selling, distribute that. See if that helps. If I can get some of these cookies going, I will use the flour. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Hopefully you're able to stay kind of chill. I want to have tomato juice, so I should distribute the tomatoes. Melons are just for fun. Maple syrup. Hopefully it's going to the pancake place. Yeah, it says it is. Okay. Cool. Oh no, it's gonna be even hotter tomorrow? Oh boy. Like, I was just call into work and like head out of town, man. I'd be like, I'm going to Canada where it's cooler. Like, I'll come back when it's cooler. That's what I would do. Okay, I want to move some of the silage over. I think that's my next thing on my list. Don't think I have a trailer that can haul it. Like, I think I can technically, but I don't think it's what you usually use for it. So these all have to be used by a semi-truck, which costs a lot more money. 83 grand it looks like is the cheapest one. Oh, 59 for this one. For the horsepower, I don't know if that would be worth it. It's a flat map though. I don't even have the money for it though. Yeah, you can just keep your hot weather, but I recommend you just say you're going to Canada. Let's see, what temperature is it here? Around 90 degrees right now. So you just come up here, it'll be a lot cooler. Looks like we're staying in the upper 80s. So what kind of trailer would haul silage without going the other way? What's the difference between these two? This one's really unrealistic, I can tell you that much. Maybe that's part of it. That might help move a lot of silage all at once, so. How much would you get? Like only like 60 in these. Yeah, that hauls a lot more than what it should. How much can I haul in what I currently have? I think 50? 25. Let's just see if I can do it this way. Hi, Karam. This farm, yes. I made some changes to my farm. That's what all I've done is spend money. Wait, which one am I going to? Thanks. I appreciate likes. I wonder if I can do this a different way. If I distribute that, will it go to where I want it to? We'll see. Thanks. So I added the fish farm over here. I tried the whole grass thing, redoing it, didn't work. One says it's bugged up. So, fish farm on the side. Over here, I'm going to eventually place the Redneck Restaurant when I have enough money. I have juice, ice cream, coffee, donuts, pancakes, flavored milk. I have this here representing mineral feed for the fish, along with corn. Less to sell them over here, the fish. And over here, I get rid of some of the bugged up greenhouses. Placed tomato and grape juice, pancakes, donuts, and coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I'm excited to have coffee. I have the coffee factory over here. You have to use diesel. And of course the rest of my factory's over there. It's starting to come together. I was hoping that it would move. If I activate it, will it move it over there? Fast forward just for a little bit to see if it does it. It'll save me a trip. Yeah, I agree, Michael. Your heat is, no fun suddenly. Yeah, a lot of the hedging came with the map, but I added a lot of it by myself as well. The hedging's everywhere. Some of it I like, some of it I don't. But it's all removable. I filled it in with some plants, some decoration, some parking space. Can't get enough of the little snowman. Flags, Canadian flags, of course. I spent a lot of money into it. Okay, let's see if this worked. Awesome, it did. That saved me a trip. Okay, now I need to put some straw over here. Corn, I have a little bit. Cool. Change that. That saved me a lot of work. I didn't sell that, and then I realized I needed it over there, and I didn't want to move it all by hand. Let's take the trailers back. I have a bale trailer. Well, this might be a little tricky. I might have to take down some of the hedges here to make the turn easier. And I kind of have a love-hate relationship with these light posts that are here, because I can't place those same exact light posts. So it kind of annoys me. I can't get rid of them. There's a random one over here in the middle. Right here. I kind of put some bushes around it, trying to make it blend in. But I can't get rid of them. And I can't place them. And I can't do this texture in the ground, which I really want to do. I wish the map maker would have included things like that. For those of us that wanted nice looking farms. There's Canadian flags over there too. I have them everywhere. Oh, it looks like it's finally gone. I got rid of a barn. Oh no, it's right there. I don't know how to highlight it for you guys. There's a camera that shows up. Security camera. There used to be a barn right there, and now there's a security camera that the map maker placed, and it won't go away. And the right angle is not there. See, boop, it's not there, right? But then it is. It's really weird to me. They do help, but at the same time, I just find that I don't play enough at night. I usually sleep through the night, so I don't know. This is the cow farm. Literally, it's called the cow farm. There's two different versions when you download it. You have like the stream end of it and then the non-stream end of it. Yeah, this is spy camera, I tell ya. It's kind of magical. It's there but not there. Well, good thing it's not facing into the house. Just down at the weigh scale or whatever, right? I need to give this tractor a bath. So I downloaded the map. No, the mod called. What was it? Something to do with hiding objects, hiding object hider. And I got rid of some stuff, but I can't get rid of all of it. I know I have more. Well, that didn't work for autoload very well. Try that again. Oh, I forgot to switch that. Let's do that. Oh, I don't know what size of bills these are. Square. Let's go back to round. There we go. I did comment when I watched your stream with the sim guy. And I commented on his stream, letting him know there's a button you push on your keyboard for this trailer, for these mods that will unload it, instead of manually having to undo it. Oh, really? I haven't watched that. I don't keep up on much news for anything, really. Is it on, like, Steam, or do I have to go hunting for it? Carrots, parsnips, and red beets. Interesting. Oh, I can untag that if I remember how to untag. There. It's kind of exciting for carrots and parsnips and red beets. I mean, I'm all up for that. It's tempting to get whatever I need just to have it. That wasn't a lot of straw. Okay, corn. More straw. I know I have more straw, I just don't know how much I want to give out. I'm not giving it to my cows because I don't really want the extra manure right now. New equipment too. I am going to have to check that out. One, I don't buy DLC stuff very often, but it might be tempting for this one. That's all I apparently have for straw. Okay, I'll have to do better. There. Yep. Did you guys notice a lot of lag, or not too bad? That's the problem we have with some people that like to join our game, is how lagged out it gets. While I'm over here, I want to try out. Put this silo here that's supposed to send my milk where I want it to go. We'll see if it works. Yeah, hopefully it works. Juan and I have thought about it, so. Oh, you also told me that you would like to somehow, someday, stream on our channel. He said he talked to you about it, but I would have to help you set it up with a stream key. If you want to do it like tomorrow or next week or whatever, let me know and I can send you a code. Steam. No pressure on when, I just am home this week and next week. See if this works. I have never done this one before. Doesn't seem to be a drop off thing that comes up at all. Okay. Trying to figure it out. Like, it should be right here somewhere. Trigger. Let's see. I don't see a trigger point easily. What other button does trigger points? Oh, not that one. Not that one. There we go. That's a small trigger point. Yep. I think this out is for all of us. We're like, we're busy, but we'll get to it. That trigger point doesn't work. It should be on top of that trigger point. Do I have to activate it first? I don't think there is an activation for that one. Yeah, I could try that, yeah. If it's just one of these, I think it's silo. No, not silo. Silo Ascension, maybe? Nope. It was hard to find it the first time, I remember that much. Maybe it's in with the cows. Here we go. Automatic shipping of animal products. Place this near your stable, then you transfer and send your products directly. That's what I'm trying to do. I can try placing it close to the cow barn, but literally the only space over there will look kind of weird. That's why I placed it here. Like, this is built into the map. It's extra storage, I think. Because you're supposed to get like 2,000, 3,000 cows in here. So you get a lot of milk. Hence the point of the game. But the actual milk is here. But if that has to be overlapping, then it kind of takes away from this entrance to the field here. And this, I think I can cover that up if needed. I don't need to go into there. I think this is where I can put straw. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't want to cover that up. Oh, that's not closing again apparently. I'm gonna lose some money doing this, but I can try it. Actually, I didn't lose money. That was weird. I gained money. I don't know how. If I do that, it's not the end of the world. I can still get by over here. If it has to overlap anything like that, I don't know. It seems complicated if I were to do that. I might not be able to figure it out right away. I might need a different milk trailer as well. Or it can just be something that's bugged up. Let's lock the axle. Yeah, I might have to move it farther away then. Ah, there we go. It works over here. Didn't work where I had it, but it works here. And now it shows up down here. It didn't show up here earlier, because I went through this list and I didn't find it. I'm gonna distribute that. I'm curious to see how it works. Does it do it in order? Do you know if it distributes you, will it go to ice cream first? Or go to the dairy? Will it go down to the soy milk? I'm kind of curious how it chooses which one it sends it to. I wish you could kind of pick. Like to actually go through here and be like, distribute to, and then you just keep going through a whole list. And then you knew exactly where it was going. No guessing. Yeah. Hasn't shown up anywhere yet, but I think it usually takes time. Go to the next hour and see where it ends up. Okay, I sent it somewhere. Now we will see. Milk has some. Okay, dairy has some. And soy milk area has some. So it somehow split up where it went. Not equal amounts though. Okay, revamp is the name of one. I'll write that down and check out. So it seems like the ice cream and the soy milk got the same amount. But the dairy got a lot more, which I'm fine with. But somehow it's picking what it wants to send it to. I actually want butter. I want chocolate, but I don't need it right away. But let's do that as well. I technically need cheese for a strawberry cheesecake cookie, which sounds delicious at the moment. But I don't have everything else quite yet. And I don't have sugar yet either, but I'm getting there. Yeah, sorta. I'm still learning how it all works too, and it's interesting. But now that I know it kinda does that, I'll send more. Let's see if this works. Ha ha ha. Go backwards to fill it up, go forward to empty it. You just park the milk trailer over here. Yeah, I have that whole end of the field over there open, and there's an entrance over there, so I can just fill this side in. It won't look too bad. Actually, I have quite a bit of milk, don't I? Well, not much more left, okay. It is handy when it was set up properly. It's gonna work for me. Leave that there. Have to go get the corn now before I get distracted. Was it saving the corn for anything else? I bought a corn header because I'm like, I have to corn. I think corn is the only I need for TMR. Which I'm fine with doing because it's a unique recipe. Don't need it for milk, don't need it for cookies, don't need it for ice cream. Okay. I can put all the corn over here. And then I think I need to take a look at like productions and move some pallets around for the ones that say they're out of space. And one thing I like about this map is where the store is, because you don't realize the store is literally this space right here. Like, it's so condensed, but I like it. I'll just kind of organized in a nice way that I like. How much corn do I have? Just bring one trailer. Oh, I should do 2 trailers, but I don't want to rehook them up again. That's fine. Feeling lazy. It is handy. It's really nicely set up in a way. But I really like the thought of it for my Steam Deck. When I'm sitting there and I only have a little bit of time to play, it's all right here. Like, I don't have to go far. Yep. I tried a farm or a map not too long ago, and it glitched out. Like, the store was had like a fence next to it, and the objects would go between the building and the fence, and that's where it would reset over and over. I don't know how Giants never caught that when they were doing testing. So I could never get the things I bought. Well, let's see, that wasn't even worth the second trailer. So I got tired of that map. It was pretty cool because how small it was, but I couldn't handle the shop being that bugged up. I was thinking of if this seller for sugar beets is maxed out or not enough. I can put this one over here. And that would look okay. I had some sheds over there, but I wasn't using it, and I was like, I can sell those sheds and use that money for, you know, my little village over there. Same with there's another shed right there that I don't use. Yep, which you know, it chews up battery life, right? I've been on the search for a very decent map, and I think this one will work. I mean, if I want anything better, I have to learn how to do it myself, which I'm not opposed to, but I never was taught coding, so it's kind of scary to me. Yeah, the seller one I got is similar to that one. One uses a bigger one too, but I like the small one. But I don't plan on having a lot of sugar beets just hanging around. So I have the small one, right? But if I need a bigger one, I'll do that as well. It's like, unload my corn, please. Alright, I can't do chocolate. I need sugar. Just do butter for now. And I want raisins, but I didn't want like a huge mod for raisins or a huge building, so I have this mod I used in my last farm, the production pack. It has different sizes. And I just found the small one here. You know, very small building of this bakery, dairy, this one. So I found one like that and I placed it because I'm like, I just need a small, like, amount of raisins. I don't need to buy a huge factory for what I'm doing. I mean, they're for oatmeal raisin cookies and they're my least favorite kind. So, I mean, in reality, I could care less about the raisins. I just want to do the variety pack in the end, which I need to do the oatmeal raisin. So I guess somehow, once you get all these cookies, you put them back in to get the variety pack somehow. Is what I'm guessing you do. Oh, store these cookies, don't sell them, put them back in, make the variety pack. And I think it sells for quite a bit more. Yeah, like a crazy amount. 50 grand almost. Probably about the same amount if you do it individually. But I think it would just be something fun to have as a goal. Challenge accepted to put all these ingredients together to make one thing. I very much on purpose made that hedge at an angle because I'm like, I'll never make this corner if I make it perfect 9°. I did like the free range chicken mod that gives you like 960 chickens or something. Ridiculous. Because I want a lot of eggs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it does. So you see here, you can put them back into here, like your ingredients. So make these, get the pack, put them back into it, and then it combines them all for a Friday pack. So I think you can just store them in here. That's my thought process. But if you make each one and put it back in there, it should work. Let's actually go use the other truck I have. You can select. I'm not sure the question. I'm sure if you just store these, they'll show back up in here. And then you activate that, and it'll make them. Yeah. But I don't have other ingredients, so I can't test it out right now. Yeah, you should be able to. They're all set to storing right now. And if you do selling, distributing, it all works. Well, that's Juan texting me. Let me see what he wants. There we go. Okay. Yeah. It should work. I mean, it looks like it was coded properly enough. But you know, you have to have the sugar set up for almost everything. No, that doesn't do sugar. Donuts have sugar. Juice doesn't, thankfully. The milk is all sugar. The cookies are sugar. Ice cream is sugar. Yeah, I definitely need to get into the sugar. I'll text him, let him know you said hi. He was sharing an image with me of his new camera angle that he tested out. So I think this shed right here will be for my sugar beet harvester equipment. This I placed here. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Haven't decided. A lot of the sheds I've just kept the same, or I sold and put different ones. Spy camera. I can't reach it with my mod that lets me hide things. I've tried other ways, I just can't get to it. Feed the dog while I'm here. I love this auto load truck because it lets you load different products. Like, you know, instead of just being like just tomatoes or just strawberries, you can do everything you want on this mod. So I can just drive past and just collect everything. It's really nice. I don't have to make multiple trips. Now to see if the fish farm, well, I went too far, is set properly in coding so that it auto loads. I'm gonna have to get rid of that hedge a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, it's not the one I... There, that looks better like that. I thought about getting the mod that lets you put like cars and stuff, but I'm like, I have so many decoration type mods already installed that I don't need any more. The more I add, the more I have to put on my Steam Deck and maintain, and yeah, no thanks. Oh, what would these be? Just regular pellets. I probably don't have to drive anywhere because it would screw it up. I'll probably just load in here soon. Oh, I need corn for the fish too. So I'm gonna plant some in the spring. When is the best time to sell my fish? I don't really care if I store it or not. They're just for fun, to say I did fish. In October. Price actually isn't too bad right now. I'm just gonna sell them. Oop, 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 oop. Don't look. Poor fish. Poor, poor fish. So if you don't mind buying mineral feed from the store, and you have extra corn, this mod isn't too bad for the amount of money you get. I was trying to find a place next to the river to put it, but that just would have equaled more of a headache. Next thing I want to sell are all these flowers. It looks like if I don't sell them soon, I'm just gonna have to store them. December. It's not the best bunny, but at the same time, am I really gonna be that picky? But they're just flowers. If it was something worth a lot more money, then I probably would be a little bit more picky. Plus, the more money I get right now, the more I can go and buy stuff for sugar beets. I do have the pallet warehouse where I can store flowers, but it seems really strange to me to sell something that's living like flowers. Like just to store it, you know what I mean? For like a year. I don't know if I could do that. I'll get out and show you guys. It's kind of cute. All these pallets of flowers. It's a bit Milo's not here, but she would enjoy the cute little mini flowers. There's this one for bamboo and all the other different types over here. And the one I have over here for melons aren't too bad. I bought the worst watermelon on vacation. I'm still mad about that. Thought about buying more watermelon, but when I went shopping yesterday, I just can't bring myself to do that. Yeah, the flower stands are not like your normal pallets, right? They're like what you would get at a retail store. Yep. I thought it was cute. I don't know if it's going to auto-load these. This one might be hard to do. Uh-oh. I might have to get creative with this. It's a palette, but not a palette. I don't think I have anything else that I could switch it to. It's not liquid, it's not big bags. Let's try this one, but I don't think it'll work. Nope. Let me just go into bales. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was thinking. These are going to be coded as something that doesn't auto-load. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Check out these ones over here, see if they're the same or not. Oh, these ones work. So I just have to figure out the other flowers. Okay. You shouldn't stack the flowers on top of each other. That's my only thing I have to say. Okay. Oh dear. Poor flowers. Where were these ones? Okay, I'm overlooking it. Like, they're not by the other ones. Okay. I don't see it. Okay, maybe I don't have a easy answer for that one. Yeah, I do see the pusher, yep. But what would I push him onto or into? Like, can you push him onto a trailer on the ground? Like... Basically, if I'm too lazy to use a forklift, which you can see I am, because I like auto load, then what's my other option? I am growing something that I don't know how to sell. This is really interesting to me. So, where do I sell? I don't see bamboo or any of this. Let's try this mod. Nope, not that mod. This mod. See if it has it listed here and where it says to go. Okay, it's listed here. That's weird. I'm confused on why I can't find it in the other list. So if that pusher works somehow to get onto a trailer without using a forklift, then I'll use it. But I'm not quite sure how it would help me in this case. Okay. Tag the place now that I know where it is. I like my snowman. I'm not facing the right direction. I'll have to change that though. This is out of space, but I don't know, that's weird. Okay. Nope, it won't load anymore. Sometimes it loads them weird and then you're in trouble. But this is better. They don't look like they're packed in there like sardines. I'm not gonna drive this time. I'm just gonna park close and let it spawn. Just do it that way. I should just bring the extra truck over here. There's one over here with maple syrup on it, the green one, in the background. Or I can get those yellow trailers that auto load. I could just do that. See if this created enough room for it not to be out of space. Not really. But I think I'll just leave it for a bit for that one. I want to go pick up all these grapes. So I must have had the setting wrong. Think about manually turning off my grapes so they only produce during the months that you normally would have grapes. So September, October. But it's like right now producing them in December doesn't seem very realistic, so I think I might do that. Hey, Ghost Bear. Are you disappointed if there's only me today? This is the building I was talking about that I did for the raisins. I'm getting the trigger point. Did you hear that Soys isn't doing their fireworks this year? I was kind of bummed about it, but I mean, so be it. Sounds like there's some drama there. Small town drama. Not feeling well? That's a bummer. Feel better soon and stop working with the public. Those public people always make you sick, I tell ya. Juan and I were always so sick when we worked retail. Those germs. No fun. Oh, yeah, that's definitely going around. Those are not fun. Dave, your Davis tea? I should ask if you're drinking your peach tree. Tree tea. See, I'm playing farming game and that's what happens. Drink the peaches. I'll take the one lonely pallet here. Don't know why that truck's parked with maple syrup on it. I'll have to figure that out. It's not like me to leave it out there. Not parked where it should be. There. Have some raisins being made. Yuck. I mean, I like raisins. But allergies do not like raisins. No, I don't think it's actually the raisins. Is any fruit that's been dehydrated and has, oh, what do they call it? Sulfate? Something like that. If I buy anything with that on there, it bothers me. And that's like added to everything. I've only found one organic bag of apricots or something. I didn't have it. And I know I could make my own, but I'm kind of wishy-washy about that with trucking across the border. With the whole rules about not bringing homegrown fruit here and there and everywhere. I know it's not homegrown, but you know what I mean, there's fine lines there. Customs has already taken my fruits a few times. I don't want to lose my own dehydrated fruits that I spent a lot of time in. Just hoping this disappears if I place them here. Ooh, cantaloupe dehydrated. That would be interesting. I like cantaloupe. I don't like the other one. The dew melon or something. That one just never tastes good to me. I'm making a shopping list. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put watermelon on the list. Because I am talking myself into it. I have to buy stuff to make banana bread tomorrow. And coleslaw. I feel like coleslaw. So getting that as well. So I have a dehydrator that Juan bought me years ago that has, I think, 6 trays. I'm trying to count. And I usually dry fresh herbs in it. So I'll dry out parsley and dill and basil and all that stuff. Exactly. And then you usually buy them as a mixed container, right? If you buy dew, it's usually with the cantaloupe. And it just makes it so much worse. I'm sure it tastes like something, but it doesn't taste like anything to me. So all these flowers I have to figure out. I don't know how to do that. Sugar, really? How much does that cost? I could probably buy the planter. Or, no, I have a planter that does it already. Pretty darn sure. Over here. Look for it. Yeah, so I have a planter already. Okay, cool. then, how much do I need for just the machinery? This one here, 495,000. So I have quite a ways to go. I mean, I could do the manual ones, but for as much as I want to get into it, I don't want to just start with these. I'll get annoyed with it pretty quickly. So I bought a corn header that's kind of small, but it folds up. Then I bought a bigger header. I upgraded the combine. Yeah. Ooh, I've almost been streaming for an hour and a half. I'll probably stream just a few more minutes and then call it. I'm starting to feel that parched, thirsty throat from talking too much. Man, I like the snowman. I think the only thing to do on this one is to sell silage, but I'm not sure if I want to. I would get the money, but transporting it. Yeah, the fields that I have are actually quite bigger than I thought. So I wanted something that makes it a little bit easier to harvest the bigger fields. And those are small compared to some of these other ones. Woo. It's hard to show you. They get quite big. Let's go up here. So like, some bigger fields. I wanted some bigger headers. Cultivating, I don't feel like doing cultivating. I don't own a cultivator. I mean, I could just do that, but I'm not hurting for money badly enough to want to do cultivating. Chickens, I got 15 new chickens. Cows, I'm still waiting on. Those take forever. Fish are missing corn. Oh well, you're out of luck until I have more corn. You're out of corn as well. But you have a lot of things for ration. That was nice, look at that. That was so much easier for making cow food. Oh, that's so much easier. Like, that's quite a bit there. I could just do this and buy the corn and make more. I've been doing that for certain things, but I'm like, it's a fair thing. It's not cheaty for me if I'm paying for the product and it's a really reasonable price. Like, it's, you're not getting cheaped out. Exactly, right? I like that you have to have corn for it. It really adds a different factor to it. I really like that. I don't have that. And my 3 grass fields produced enough to max out my silage bits and make a lot of hay. So I'm not overly concerned about that. Have honey. Not enough honey, any more honey. Oh, see, like this, I'm like, okay, liquid fertilizer It's 1,000 liters for $1,800. If you go liquid fertilizer for 2,000 liters is $3,200. So half of that, I'm not good at math, $6,600 for 1,000 liters. If I do my math correctly. I know I have a calculator. There. $1,600 here for 1,000 liters. Or if I go and be lazy for $200 more, I can just buy it from here if I don't want to go through the whole hassle of bringing it over there and buying it and unloading it. So I mean, like, it's not cheating for me buying it, because you're paying for it, right? And I have the automatic irrigation turned on as well, so I pay for the water. I think it's very fair. I really want to make cookies. I'm getting there. I have to plant some oat as well. So like oat, corn, sugar beet, sorghum. I don't think I have that many fields. So that 1, 2, 3 fields I have. Okay, where? Alright, up here. Oh, I have a lot of straw still in storage somewhere? Oh no, that's probably counting where I moved it to. Never mind. That's gonna get confusing. Irrigation mod just automatically supplies you with water. You pay for it. So you don't have to constantly bring in water to your greenhouses. I don't remember how much it costs. Property maintenance. Water cost. So it started off at $400, now I'm like $133 for January. So you pay about $400 a month. Depends on how many you have, right? And then you don't have to supply everything with water. I also use... Where is it in here? Up. Somewhere. This distributor. So I fill it with seed, solid fertilizer, and manure, and it kind of distributes it to all the greenhouses as well. Yeah, it's just, let's see if I can show you where it is. Yep. Doesn't show up here. I think it's just automatic irrigation or something like that. Just a little mod that makes it a lot easier. But with that, I'm gonna call it a stream. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I kinda promised somebody I would catch up with them tomorrow, so I'll see if I have time for it or not. But I'll be back Thursday for sure. If not, thank you all for joining, commenting, and liking. I like our chat. Have a good night. Adios.